I'm sorry, but if you are from I'm really sorry, but your state is awful.
Hello.
Just despicable.
Oh, before we leave, I have to show you this. This is a new one. Okay, see this melted ice in these 2 bottles of water?
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another travel day. Welcome to Denver. That's right, Mile High, which I think the marketing's gone to their heads a little bit on that. It's 100 degrees, and we've been to plenty of places that are way higher, so whatever. Anyways, we've already been to the park today. We had a good night's sleep at a local Walmart. Phenomenal hike through the Rocky Mountains, technically. So yeah, take you back to the morning, and then we'll pick up here. I am looking for lunch, and it is, well, it's not going well.
Why did the phone ring? Did one of you give my number out? Don't be giving my number out. I need sleeps. You want down? Oh, gotta stretch. He's gonna come back. Hi. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, you cry? Oh, there's Riley.
Ready for early morning potty break?
I'll go potty. Check out this crazy bus. Hello, come.
Oh, before we leave, I have to show you this. This is a new one. Okay, see this melted ice in these 2 bottles of water? They came from that Nissan Xterra. Never had that before. He came and after we had gotten in the Airstream for the night, he came and yelled. He's like, excuse me, I've got some free water and ice. And of course the pups just went nuts. So then he was like, oh, okay, and just walked away. But then he came back and brought it. And of course the pups went nuts again, which I love them for that. Never had that. I mean, maybe he's just trying to be nice, but it's just weird, I don't know. All right, I've definitely been a little lazy, but I still think it still comes such a long ways. It's so, I mean, this is my lazy. I've come a long ways. Always do a double visual check. Windows, vents, overheads, good. I'm super thankful that Walmart's let us do this, but maybe there would be less trash if you had, I don't know, trash cans. All right, should probably move the sunshade first, but I already looked up a park, and that's where we're gonna go spend the next few hours. Let them get all the ants out, so that way they snooze again all day. Hopefully without any emergency stops, that would be nice. Genesis Park, that's where we're gonna spend a few hours, I think, boys, and rally. Yeah, this is nice. This is just 1 exit away, or technically 2, but it took us 5 minutes, if that, to get here. All right, after some sunscreen for me, some flea and tick spray for them, we're gonna hit the trails. Unfortunately, there was no shade to park in. There was, but it was blocked off. It's stupid. But it's still nice and cool in the Airstream. Let the fans on, which Rally will be fine. It's actually 9 o'clock already, but it still feels nice and cool. But you can tell it's gonna get hot today. We'll spend a couple hours on the trails, and then I gotta do a couple quick little work things. Then I gotta clear some memory cards, make sure the batteries are swapped and all the cameras, and then we'll basically hit the road. And I got one more stop for all the haters. Oh, go poopy finally. We got the solids. Good boy. That's good. It doesn't always work out this way, but I just love when some random park that we stop at ends up being this just gorgeous trails and everything. Sometimes things just work. Well, this portion's gotten a little rocky. No, I don't think that's why they call it the Rocky Mountains low. He thinks he's so funny. Check out the views on views. I don't have the zoom lens, but there's actually snow on top of those mountains. And it is July 9th. Crazy is that? How crazy is that? What do you think of these Rocky Mountains? Guess if you've seen one mountain, you've seen them all. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna pull out the camera to vlog cows. But then I was like, wait, those aren't cows. That's bison. I've never seen bison, not in real life. And he's pooping. What you think of them? What you think of them bison? I really should have brought the zoom lens. I don't know what I was thinking. I just realized we're at 8,000 feet, which isn't bad. I mean, I know last week we were at 9,000 and last night we were at almost 11, but still 8,000 feet for just a hike. This is pretty good to me. I know a lot of people have asked, do I feel sick or anything, or do I notice anything different with the pups, with the elevations? I really haven't, other than some dryness. Their noses have gotten a little dry, so I've gotten a humidifier. And my own nose, I've had the occasional slight nosebleed, which I think is related, but other than that, I felt fine. I do drink a lot. I drink those IVF things just to be safe. I drink those occasionally. I'll probably drink one after this hike just to make sure I'm staying hydrated, even though I don't necessarily feel dehydrated. But otherwise, I feel like we were all adjusting pretty well. And Rally, I asked her, she said she was fine. Break, do the one photo op. Genesee Park Summit Trail. That's the one we just did. So this is kind of cool. It's like dog walkers on steroids. Take them on trails. I saw a few of the hikers go by. That's kind of cool. Just getting a little work done. Files uploaded. Get this vlog posted. Yeah, you enjoying the cool air?
Well, I think I said it earlier, but you know, sometimes things work out pretty well. This park worked out really well, and we are on the road. Everything's set to go, other than I need lunch. Welcome to Denver. Now, we could have gone, Google suggested another way with a similar ETA to avoid tolls, but I was like, it was gonna take us all the way around the city, and I was like, well, we're not stopping, so I'd at least like to be able to see it. Oh, you can't see it? I'm gonna start making you come on the walks with us too. I'm gonna wear you out and put you on a leash, walk you around, make you all nice and sleepy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Our last shot at downtown Denver.
In half a mile, take the I-25 south exit.
100 degrees. Jeez, oh Pete.
Take the I-25 south
I'm totally disillusioned about these mountain states. My disillusions, I guess the higher elevation. Oh my gosh, why are we coming to a stop, people? Google suggested another way. Let's just drive right through the heart of it. And that's why we save our brakes coming down the mountains. Oh, at least we can get a good shot of downtown. Sorta. Now, I assume this is because somebody did something stupid, like they wanted to go the other way.
Keep right at the forks.
All right, I feel like it's only fitting. I got my first In-N-Out burger on film, double, and I'm gonna get my last one for at least for a while. Although, actually, technically this is my last one because I have two, so I might eat another one later because there was a mix-up with my orders and they ended up giving me both, so. I've had this a few times since being out west. Animal style fries, I don't do dairy. This is a cheat meal. Animal style fries are fine, but I did not care for the animal style burger.
Go for broke with the burger too.
In case you're wondering, this is what animal fries look like. One final potty break before we hit the road. Albeit mostly self-explanatory. Let's go ahead and Cincinnati. 16 hours, 45
Head
minutes,
west toward East
1,800
Alameda
miles,
Avenue.
or 1,100 miles, 1,180.
Turn right.
1645, that's nothing, we can do that today. All right, so after a few months of some semi-regular In-N-Out, I didn't even tell you guys about the time that Eric and I, when he pulled into town, since we had the Airstream, it was late at night, couldn't go in the restaurant, so we unhitched and went through the drive-thru. But the burgers are amazing, shakes are pretty good. Fries I'm not too big on, which is fine because fries are just filler. But yeah, I still like it. All right, this will probably be the last update for several hours. It's weird. For the last couple months, we've always had mountains off in the background or close by, and suddenly there's none. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Potty break somewhere in Colorado. Welcome to Kansas. Yay. Okay. Starbucks messed up my order, so I got free Starbucks now too. Everything's free today. Well, not free, but extra. Oh my goodness. I think we lucked out on this park. What you boys think? Got shade for the Airstream, lots of grassy areas. I think we did pretty good. Burn off all them ants. Yeah, burning all them ants. Oops. Yep, burn out all them ants. I swear for the last 3-4 hours, other than the occasional trees you see farmers put near their houses, we've basically been driving in the plains. You know, there's no trees, and somehow I find this park with all these trees. Just dumb luck sometimes. Okay, the goal is to make it to Kansas City tonight, which is a little less than 4 hours from now. But I've just been typing in Cincinnati when I type it into the GPS, and we're just about to get on the highway after having that amazing park trip. And I type in Cincinnati, and it's just it's like 12 hours, 7 minutes. I've got 4 shots of espresso in me and a Rice Krispie treat. Yeah, we'll see how I feel at Kansas City, but I don't know, we might just drive all the way through. I mean, I'll stop for an hour at Kansas City to like let them eat dinner and let Rally have some time and stuff, but I don't know, we might just keep going. All right, believe it or not, it was actually Rally that made me want to stop. She woke up and kept meowing at me, and I don't know, and I wasn't sure if she had gone to the bathroom when we stopped at the park, so I don't know, she just made me kind of nervous, so we went ahead and pulled over. We'll stay here for at least an hour before we head off again. But honestly, the whole time we were out here, she sat where Enzo's sitting right now, looking at us, so honestly, I think she is just kind of bored. Another Kansas potty break. Lo, hey Lo, no, come on, you need to go potty? You don't need to go? Enzo, come on. Enzo, what are you doing? Still got about 10 hours to go. We're calling it quits for the night, boys.
Head east.
All right, we're at a rest stop. We had to park between trucks, so it's gonna be a little loud, so I think we're gonna put the hey, what did you? So I actually ran the power cord so that I could run the Zero Breeze and not have all the windows open, because otherwise I think it's gonna be too loud. Honestly, I still feel pretty good, but I could just kind of tell my reflexes were slowing. Like if I had to look at the GPS and look back, like I could tell I was slowing. And considering I'm towing and got all of them with me, come, We're not going off-roading. I just figured better safe than sorry. This truck started to light up, scared Lotus. This may or may not be my breakfast. Don't judge me. Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to Kansas. Off, Lotus. Yeah, let's just cross the street, no big deal. All right, morning potty break before we leave. So you might not know this, but I used to work in finance, and there's a lot of regulations around finance and language that you're allowed to say and not to say. So I got in the habit of saying the word suggest versus recommend, but I'm telling you, Kansas, do not recommend. Exactly, do not recommend. If you've ever watched Supernatural, Lawrence, Kansas. That's about the only Kansas thing I know. Riley, seriously, take Joe pill. No, you tell right now. Wow, this is the first
Continue
toll.
on I-70 East for 50.
Shut up, Google. This is the first toll I've had to like actually go through and do the whole ticket thing in weeks, months. All right, welcome back to 1980s. You gotta take a ticket for things. I know, Raleigh, this is crap. We have to get off to pay this toll. Can't just flash our license plate like California.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, trust me, I would like to. How much freaking money you think they want? All I have is a 20. Oh, it's a human. They're going to be barked at. Hello. I know. Thank you.
In a 1/4 mile, merge onto I-70 East.
Yeah, thanks. $5
Continue on I-70 East for 20 miles.
Thanks for getting over, semi. Psych. Welcome to Kansas City. I'm actually really excited because that means I'm done with this awful, awful state. I'm sorry, but if you are from Kansas, I'm really sorry, but your state is awful. Just the billboards alone.
Continue for 2 miles.
The billboards alone were just despicable. I would have cleaned my windshield, except the gas station had nothing to do it with. I'm sorry, but I thought all the lawyer and like we can sue for whatever lazy reason you have in life, billboards out west were bad, but the billboards that I've seen in this state are just appalling. Just absolutely not. By far the worst state I feel like I've been in. And I'm sorry, and I'll probably end up editing most of this out, but I'm sorry, if you're from Kansas, or if you live in Kansas, you really should be ashamed of your state. I'm not saying you personally should be ashamed, because I don't know what you believe, but your state, you should be ashamed. Welcome back to Missouri, and oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be so happy to be back in Missouri. Nothing against Missouri, it was kind of a boring drive, but at least it didn't make me feel depressed like Kansas did. She's a Pete. So you're right here next to me. Meanwhile, Papa, gotta be investigating. Oh, you gonna get up now too? Just sitting here enjoying the shade, letting the pups kind of mosey about. Finally relaxing. We are at next stop, Illinois. What's he doing? 4 months on the road, and this is our last stop before we make it home. This little tiny pool spot. Lotus, come. Got about 2.5 hours of driving left. Riley, it's seriously the last park stop before home, and this is what you want to do? Seriously? We're setting off. 2 hours, 58 minutes to go. 189 miles, and we're home. Sorta. Welcome to Ohio. I'm at home, boys. You can't see. It's dark. Nobody can see nothing. It's okay. It's been 1 year. First things first, a little bit of history.
Goodbye, house.
Right.
All right, so this is the unit. Just finished our walkthrough.
This couch has got to go. Welcome to our 125 square foot Airstream home. And it is beautiful. Going on an adventure. Double.
This is Brian.
Airstream fell. Lotus got Enzo. Yeah, that's broken. I don't know if it's the arch. First harvest host day. Brittany. Got Rally. What you thinking?
And a shake.
Full house.
Totally worth coming here for the photos.
The exit for the Loveland Pass. Welcome to California.
I did not die.
All that matters. That's all that counts. And it is home.
Thank you.
You did what I do. You did nothing. Why would we go home?